I fear Pinterest might be cooked. Some of the other platforms have really been cracking down on the AI images. Pinterest, not so much. So today, we're gonna figure out if any of these treats that have been popping up on my feed are actually real or if they're just AI scams. Starting with these first ones. Different variations of these cookies have been all over my feed, and they're called cotton candy cookies. I was gonna do like a cute little cooking with hope segment, but once I clicked into the pin, onto the blog, and saw the recipe, it's like the most basic sugar cookie recipe, and then you just add some food coloring and cotton candy flavoring if you so desire. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole recipe. We have a sneaky suspicion that this entire blog and recipe might be made by AI. The profile picture's AI. I'm pretty sure most of the images are as well. That's a common theme that you'll probably see throughout this video. It seems we have a plague of these AI blogs. So the cookies have been made off camera, and I can now reveal to you the expectation versus reality. I have no idea how I mean, it's AI, but I don't know how you would make them look like that. A, I don't know how you'd get them that fluffy. Like, they almost have a cotton candy look to them. B, it's almost like they have regular cookie dough on the bottom and then like place the colorful pieces on the top now that I'm looking at it. Because if you just mix it all together, you get this. It didn't really poof up like we hoped. I mean, this one's pretty cute. It's just not cotton candy. It's more like a tie-dye moment. Okay, time to see if they taste good. I mean, they're not bad. They're kind of just like a basic sugar cookie like you would get the store-bought. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you've ever managed to get a cookie as fluffy as those and what we did wrong. But I'm gonna go ahead and rank this one unrealistic. Okay, here is our next treat. It's a Gusher candy bar. I was really curious how they actually like pulled this one off into a candy bar form. So I clicked on it. It takes you to an Etsy page. And I was reading through the description, and the Gushers are actually encased in Kohakuto gem, aka crystal candy, which if you watch my main channel, I'm very familiar with crystal candy. We've had some wins with it, and there's also been some that are more subpar, but that makes sense. So you get the Gushers, and then it's just like a clear crystal. That makes me even more excited to try it. I think the texture is gonna be really interesting. If you get that like crystal crunch, and then the gummy, and then the juice, it could be good if it's what it promises. But based on the photos and the images on the Etsy, it looks promising. There are tons of different flavors. Let's see what showed up. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I also saw in the description that it is like gold encrusted. That's kind of hard to see in the picture, but in real life. This is the blue raspberry, by the way. Look at this, the gold that's painted on. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, this one might actually be better than the pin. Oh, you're interested in it? It's just like the thinnest coating of the crystal candy. So it kind of looks like they made the Gushers themselves. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I can't remember a Gusher that comes in a heart shape. This is cool. Okay, taste test, ASMR bite. Oh my gosh, it's everything I hoped it would be, to be honest. Oh yeah, there's the juice. Boy, this is incredible. Oh my gosh, it's so good. This is by far the best crystal candy I've ever had. Shout out to this Etsy shop. This is brilliant. Okay, realistic. We have one fail, one win. It wouldn't be a candy video if we didn't have an unrealistic chocolate bar of some sort in this. So these popped up on my Pinterest feed. They are these stunning chocolate bars that have these cute little like flowers and designs. They're so pretty. Forget Dubai chocolate bars. I would much rather have this. So we did find a seller that makes them. However, it's a little tiny bit lost in the mail. But it says that it's out for delivery today, so there's a chance that this shows up by the end of the video. Keep watching to see if it does. In the meantime, the other night, I was just sitting there on my couch and I got a text from Anna, and she said, look what TJ Maxx has. It's the Dubai chocolate angel hair chocolate bars. I've never seen these just like out in the wild like this. And the best part, they were only like $9. Typically, Dubai chocolate bars have been selling for like $20, $30, $40. So I think we have finally passed the reign of Dubai chocolate bars, and they're actually like a reasonable price now, which is exciting. So I told her to get me one because I want to compare this to the one that I made back in the day, because I slaved over this thing and I don't think it was worth it, but I don't know, maybe mine will be better than this one. So it's milk chocolate, has like the pistachio cream, and then Turkish cotton candy, which I looked up Turkish cotton candy, and it is made pretty similarly to the dragon's beard that I attempted to make. But in this video, they have several guys working on it together, which makes a lot more sense because this was difficult to make. And then I guess the Turkish kind has more of like a nutty flavor to it. So we'll see how it compares to the one I did. And then this looks like it has a cute little like pink and green design on it even. Let's see.
I feel like you're the first person to buy food from TJ Maxx.
Oh, I don't think I've ever bought food from TJ Maxx before until this very moment. Is it expired? I'm kind of nervous now. I never see anybody in the TJ Maxx food aisle. Wait, no, it's good until September 2026. Oh, it's thick. Look at this. Okay, I'm curious what the chocolate to cotton candy ratio of this is gonna be because I think that's where I messed up on mine is I had too much chocolate and not quite enough of the hair. We'll see if this one's any better. I mean, it's kind of cute. It's not really the pattern that's on the box. Close enough, I guess. All right, here we go. I mean, that's about how mine went, to be fair. It just like breaks. It doesn't really like pull apart. Expectation versus reality. I've never seen anybody's do that. Okay, but does it taste good? Yeah, I can't tell if the cotton candy has kind of a nutty flavor to it or if it's the pistachio cream just coming through, but no, I'm not gonna lie, that's really good. Like the chocolate itself is probably better than the chocolate that I made, and the cotton candy does melt in your mouth a little bit better. I just couldn't get mine quite thin enough when I made it, so I think mine was cuter. Yeah, it's probably more worth it to just spend the $10 and get it at the store as opposed to spending $100 on ingredients and making a terrible version yourself. Looks wise, not so realistic. Taste wise, realistic. So this one is half and half. So we're still 50-50. I almost scrolled right past this next one because I didn't even realize it was a treat at first, but it is. It's a little flower bouquet that's edible. And what is it made out of, you may ask? Marshmallow. Isn't that wild? So they're calling it, and the website, Meet Zephyr, a fluffy melt in your mouth dessert that looks like marshmallows but tastes even more delicate. And it took some digging on the internet, but apparently Zephyr is a real thing. It's an Eastern European treat that's supposed to be something between a marshmallow and a meringue, which is very intriguing. I got to pick the flavor and the primary color that I wanted. I went with pink, you're probably not shocked. And I was so curious how they actually make these, so I found this YouTube video, and apparently they literally pipe them like you would like a frosting flower, which is so interesting. I can't wait to find out what the texture of these is like. And if it looks like this picture, actually. Ooh. How much do you want to bet this got thrown in the mail at some point? They really tried, though. It's in a cute pink box. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What? Okay, it's realistic. Obviously the one in the picture they put in like a little vase, which we could totally do, but that is the only difference. That looks exactly like the pin. This is fascinating. They're kind of like harder than I thought they would be. So I understand like the meringue of it all. I'm gonna be honest, I don't personally like love the taste of meringue. So if it's something between the two, I think I might actually enjoy this. Oh, and I got the strawberry flavor. I just thought that would go well with the pink. This is so cute. I like don't want to eat them. This is so cool. Whoever thought of this, that's so brilliant. Cause I've always wanted like the frosting flowers, but I would imagine those don't travel very well, but these ones. Wow. Okay, it doesn't taste like meringue. It's definitely more marshmallowy. I'm trying to find the strawberry flavor. I'm not gonna lie, it just kind of tastes like sugar, which I'm not mad about. It feels like I shouldn't be eating it for some reason. Like it feels like it's just made out of foam or something. But the texture is really satisfying. Almost like a soap, and I mean that in a good way. Oh my gosh, and a hot chocolate would be so cute if it just kind of floated on the top. The opportunities are endless with this. Like the perfect little like tea party, birthday party, baby shower, bridal shower. This is definitely a realistic win because they're cute and they taste pretty good. Okay, hear me out on this next one because this is a little sugar plum and it's not actually a treat, but I think there might be treats on the inside of it. And I was just really fascinated by it when I saw the photo, so I clicked on the website. Okay, and do any of you play that game at your family holiday parties where you have like a ball that's saran wrap and you all like unwrap it and pass it in a circle? You usually have like oven mitts on and like little prizes fall out. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's basically that, but in like a mini form, so I'm actually pretty excited about it. There is one review from Elizabeth, but it's a really good review, 5 stars. So fun to unravel and get the toys inside. Here it is. Oh my goodness, it's even smaller than I thought it would be. I love it. And it's glittery. Okay, how do I start it? Just with the stem? There we go, that's gotta be the start of it. Ooh, it's like a streamer material. Oh, we're changing colors. It's light purple now. I feel like this would be pretty easy to make. It kind of seems like they just got streamer material and got it a little bit wet. Oh, we're into the blue now. Oh, something came out. It's a temporary tattoo. And it's pink now. Oh my goodness. It's a tiny pink unicorn. It's like they saw me coming. A candy and a crystal. Foxy gem dots. That marketing makes it look like it's like for your pet or something. That's what was in our little ball. I mean, it's a cute idea. Would I buy it again? Maybe no. I think it could make for a fun DIY. I'm not gonna lie, in the pictures, it kind of makes it look like we should have got more stuff. Cause they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 prizes. I only got 4. Let me try my one candy I got out of this. Just like a basic orange sucker flavor. Listen, the idea of it is realistic. Yeah, I'm gonna vote this unrealistic just based on this side by side. This next one, I genuinely couldn't tell if these images were AI or not, but spoiler alert, after we made the recipe, they're definitely AI. They're supposed to be these fizzling candies, but they're interesting because they're almost like a brownie shape, so unclear what like texture they're supposed to be. If you click on it, it takes you to this baker's website named Riley Sloan. I don't know, there's no like Instagram. This website seems a little bit fishy. I think it's one of those situations where it's all just created by AI, personally. It all hinged on how the candy turned out, and I'm here to show you that. Okay, you basically boil all of your ingredients together, stir in your coloring and flavor that you choose, pour it into a silicone mold, let it cool for 30 minutes, and then cut into desired shape. And then dust with powdered sugar. Sounds easy enough, right? So the molds that we decided to go with were Labubu and Hearts. A couple things. First of all, no idea how they got like the multicolor thing happening, unless they made like several batches of it and poured the pink, let it harden, and then the blue. And theirs look gummy, but according to following the instructions, they turn out a little bit more rock solid. Like, you cannot take a bite out of these. The texture's all wrong. And then they said to just coat it in powdered sugar, which causes it to look more like this, as opposed to like those look like sour fizzy. The only thing that makes this recipe like somewhat believable is that it calls for citric acid and baking soda, which we've made fizzy candy before, specifically fizzy Skittles. And that's exactly what we put in it to cause it to fizz, which is this. Yeah, I don't know what they mean cut into desired shape, because that's the shape we're getting. I don't know, the recipe like looks so believable, but once you follow it, it's just not realistic. Okay, let's do a taste test. Treat it more like a lollipop. Oh, it tastes good. We did watermelon flavor? Yeah. No, that's actually pretty good. And then if I dip it in the sour, is it gonna fizz too or just be sour? Let's see. Definitely more really sour. Okay, so this is a cute recipe if you want homemade lollipops. But not like a gummy, chewy, crunchy crystal. Probably follow a crystal candy recipe if you want something like this, honestly. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's sour. Jeez, man, it's getting tricky out there with these AI recipe blogs. Okay, this next one looks very much like not for human consumption, but I had to try it. It's this glow in the dark popcorn. And I do appreciate that this pin actually like says in the corner that it was generated with AI, which honestly just made me more curious because once again, it takes you to a blog with a recipe. What is it actually gonna look like? We're about to find out. Okay, so this blog is run by Nina and Bella. They even have like a whole little about me page on their website. However, I did a quick Google image reverse search and Bella and Nina are most definitely stock image photos. So this is another AI blog.
Oh, the same photo is of Riley Sloan from the last recipe.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What? Wait, how did I not catch that? We have a new development. Our fizzling candy we just tried from Blissful Meals. Look at Riley Sloan's picture. And then now we're on Kitchen Gulp. Look at Nina. Is it the same person behind all of these AI blogs, I'm wondering? This is wild. So as you can see, we're really set up for success with our glow-in-the-dark popcorn. Okay, well, we're gonna follow the recipe anyway. We prepped everything beforehand, so this should be nice and quick. Step 1, pop your popcorn. And then it says to divide them into different bowls because each bowl is going to be assigned a different color. which with all of our recipes so far, that I appreciate that they're specific about separating the colors, because so far just mixing them all in one has not been going well. In a saucepan, we took all of these ingredients and melted them together. This is gonna be our candy coating. And then we're gonna divide the candy coating into separate bowls with their assigned color, and then pour the different candy coating colors in our different bowls, and then lay it all out on a parchment sheet to dry. Oh yeah, and then add our edible glitter. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this on the popcorn at all, but it's a fun idea. Okay, and then after all of that, you're supposed to drizzle a small amount of tonic water over the popcorn. Apparently the quinine in the tonic water is supposed to make it glow. I didn't know tonic water glows. I feel like we need to do a science experiment with just the water, because I don't know if I believe that. Okay, science with hope. Here's our tonic water. Lights out. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Okay, but would like any water bottle just do that? Actually, no, the tonic water is actually kind of glowing. Regular water. Tonic water! This has been Science with Hope Scope. All right, so maybe our popcorn stands a chance. All right, let's do it. Okay, now we're just gonna pour each color into a popcorn. Okay, now that we have all of our beautiful colors of popcorn, we're actually gonna put them on a parchment sheet and bake them to make the caramel nice and crunchy, and then add our glitter, mix it all together, and we should have this. Are you ready for the reveal? This is like with the lights on and everything, so it's not the official reveal, but ta-da! It's actually pretty cute. If you look really close, you can see the glitter. Or like, it's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna do a little taste test. It's pretty good. I do kind of wish we would have added some flavoring to the caramels, because it's just kind of sugar, but like imagine if like each bite was kind of a different flavor. That'll make it even more fun. Okay, so there is some tonic water baked into the caramel, but to give it more of a fighting chance, I'm gonna spray it with some more. I really want this to just be radioactive. Okay. It's pretty soaked, but not soaked enough that it will ruin the popcorn, hopefully. Okay, lights out. Black light on. Wait. No, nothing's happening. Maybe my black light's just not strong enough. It looks like it's wanting to try to glow. Okay, slightly bigger black light. Nothing. We gave it our best shot though. I have really high hopes for our last one. It actually seems pretty legit. This is a giant fortune cookie. And yes, it does come with a giant fortune inside. The brand is Gold Belly, and you can select like what kind of chocolate you want, and then even what kind of message you want on the inside. Obviously, I want a secret fortune. Well, this box is really lightweight. If this is cute, this makes for like a really unique gift idea though. It's perfect for like the, I don't know what to get this person, because it's like funny, but also edible. Okay, you can get a giant one or a super one. I think I just got the giant one, so keep in mind there's an even bigger one than this. I just don't want to like compare it to the photo and be like, oh, it's small. They were kind of expensive. This was $60. Oh my goodness, but it's so cute. We got the M&M one. I like feel bad opening this. Oh my goodness, isn't that cool? You know what I feel like this is just like a giant pancake, like a giant waffle, basically. But that's what it'll taste like. Like a hard crepe. Oh, it's crunchy. I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know if I'd eat the whole thing, but I don't think I've ever met somebody that when you ask them what their favorite dessert is, they say fortune cookie. But they're sure fun. All right, what's our fortune? That was satisfying. It says, good fortune is in your future. Okay, what good fortune though? That's vague. Okay, disappointed about the actual fortune, but I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty realistic to the pin photo, so I can't be that mad. Look what showed up just in time for the end of the video. Lee, that was rude. Oh, are you just trying to show him the new Hope Scope merch? Get it now on hopescope.com. Oh, this is a size large for reference. So, this came all the way from Latvia. That's why I feel like it was a little bit late. It got just hung up in customs. And they gave us some little baby free ones. Honey and hazelnut and almond. Hey, are you ready to see these beauties? So, Belgium chocolate, which sounds fancy. And then I think it has like real bee pollen on it as well. No, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was hyping up like the flowers and stuff, but look at these little berries. I genuinely thought they were real berries, but I don't think they are. I think they're like hand molded. Look at the strawberries. It has little seeds and everything. Aw, I'm sad it broke. It's not their fault. They did a great job packaging it. I don't really know what happened. Okay, and then second one. It might look just exactly the same, but let's open it anyway. Oh, no, this one's a little bit different. Orange on it. Ooh, okay, and this one's mostly dark chocolate. This one's mostly white chocolate. Fancy. That is adorable. Okay, taste test time. The little fruits are just white chocolate. Oh, those are so fun. I'm glad we were able to end on an absolutely realistic Pinterest treat. That was a good one. I definitely have a tummy ache now, but I had a good time. We ended up about 50-50 with our realistic versus unrealistic. If you haven't watched all of my other unrealistic Pinterest treat videos, I think that you'll really enjoy this one that's on the screen. See you over there.